Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves in this collective space, you are called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, before I just started your reading here, everyone, I had to stop the reading about 3 times. The first time it was because my camera actually died, and the second time was because the house alarm went off, and the third time was again because the house alarm went off. So there's an unusual energy in the air right now. Things are happening in ways that we're not expecting. Perhaps there's something we're doing and we're being interrupted, or something is interfering with our energetic space and our energetic vibration. Right? So I really feel that there is an ascension that is happening. There's a lot of new energies that are in the world right now that we have access to, that we are feeling and experiencing in our lives. Okay, so in my morning meditation, I have selected these card decks to bring you messages around this energy. And I feel it's really important that some of you are here today, like you are looking for some sort of guidance around something. I feel you're looking for something, those of you that are here. Maybe you don't know what it is, maybe you do know what it is. What Spirit is letting you know is you're going to find it here today. Whatever that is that you're looking for, you're going to find it in these messages today. This is a reading for the collective. It's for all signs. Those of you that they're sharing with me the word chosen ones. Some of you might feel like you're a chosen one, that you were chosen to do something in this world, that you were born to do something big, that there's this power within you, something that you have always felt within yourself, and you're being called to actually step into this version of yourself, to step in and co-create whatever this experience, whatever this desire, whatever this fire is within you. And I don't know, I feel this is energy that you're going to emit out into the world in order to co-create this beautiful experience for yourself. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Akashic Record Oracle card, a message that you're meant to hear today. This is going to be the overall theme for your entire reading today. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards from the Tarot of the Abyss Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull a Light Workers Oracle card for you. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages. This is where I'll ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. And we're going to close off with an angel message. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers, patterns, or symbols, anything at all of this is going to bring you your confirmation and guidance today. So let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around what you might be experiencing in your life, where you might need some guidance or clarity, perhaps even affirmation or confirmation here. So Spirit is asking you to slow down. It's time for you to slow down because you might be missing the signs. Maybe you're missing the messages that you're meant to hear, but they need you to slow down because there's something that is going to show up in your experience that is not normal or as usual for your experience. I hope that makes sense. So life moves too fast and it's easy to get tired and lost. Slow down to take in the small details of life and enjoy the scenery along the way. Give yourself time to think and relax and lead to a better quality of life. Okay, so things are speeding up in the world. I don't know if any of you are feeling like everything is happening really quickly right now in the world, even in your own life. It feels like we don't have enough time to do the things we desire to do, or to put the energy, like we don't have the time to put energy into the things that we desire to create in our lives. So this is why Spirit is saying slow down. Just because everything else is speeding up doesn't mean that you have to also speed up. So they want you to slow down right now. It's really important because there's something that you're meant to see, something that you're meant to experience in this present moment, okay, through you slowing down. So slow down. And you know what? I feel Spirit is calling me to pull one more card here from this deck. Learn to listen. Spirit wants you to learn to listen, to slow down and take in the information, to hear what it is that you're meant to hear at this time. Spirit is communicating with you. There are messages coming in. So listening is a sign of respect for others. Listening without interrupting and attentively makes the other person feel valued. By listening, you can understand the thoughts and needs of others and gain more knowledge and insight. Okay, so there's strength through communication, but also through listening. Right now, Spirit is wanting you to take in information. There may be something someone is saying, something that is being communicated to you that you need to hear, important words that are coming through that you have to slow down and listen to. Okay? So there we have it. Let's pull 3 cards and see what else is coming through for you. So definitely communication, anything that you are seeking around guidance or clarity in your life, definitely Spirit is communicating that to you. I'm seeing a lion in this image here. Learn to listen. Some of you might be seeing lions in your life, somewhere in your life. And it's just Spirit wants you to have strength as you're moving through whatever it is that you're moving through. We have the World card. So you're about to gain a new perspective. This is what I'm getting here through this card. Like you're about to see the world through a different light, through a different lens, through a different understanding. Again, a new perspective. And this is like you're looking at your world through fresh eyes, okay? And it's really interesting because I feel for some of you, you've always seen this way, but you're almost becoming aware of something different that you just never noticed before. Okay, it's unusual. It just feels like an unusual experience for you. Now, the World card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Wise One, another major arcana card. So this is where you have the ability to receive the information that you need in order to make the decisions or take the necessary actions in your life. You have the wisdom within you, but you also have wisdom around you. And right now you are elevating in consciousness. And I feel that because you're elevating in consciousness, there's this thirst or need for knowledge or information in your life right now in some way. So the Wise One here, you are opening up again to a new way of seeing, understanding, and knowing things. We have the Five of Wands. So this Five of Wands feels like a chaotic energy. It's an energy of interference or disturbance. It feels like friction. It feels like it shows up in different ways in your life. It can binge in for a period of time and then leave, or it's spotty. It's coming in for you spotty. Okay, and this could be interference with people or just things that are happening in your life. Spirit is wanting you to clear this energy or not to focus on it. Create some balance around it right now. This is a temporary energy. Some of you are already taking notice of this. It brings in a little bit of change, and that change sometimes can be uncomfortable. And it can feel like a challenge or an obstacle that you're dealing with, some sort of a rough patch that you have to move through. You are really strong right now. You're going to be able to handle this. You are built for this. Those of you that are here, you were chosen to move through this energy, and you're going to find yourselves actually coming through it. So the Five of Wands here. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Yeah, it feels like perhaps you're moving really quickly, or things are just happening really quickly, right? And maybe this is creating confusion, or you feel like you have to do things or have things appear in your life quickly. I mean, we do live in a world right now where everything does show up for us quickly. We've got Amazon, we've got Uber Eats, all of these things that show up for us right away. What's happening here is we have to Spirit is calling some of us to disconnect with this like really fast-paced energy, because it is distorting our connection to spirit or to your soul self is what I'm getting here. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this along to someone that might need to hear its message. So yes, I feel that things are happening in a way that don't seem normal for you, or feel like they're happening in ways that you're not used to, right? That's why they're unusual or not normal. It just feels confusing. And there's a connection to your roots. There's a connection to your ancestors here within everything that is going on. So you're going to have to share with me how this is showing up for you. I feel this has to do with a gift, right? I've got cards that are spiritual gift cards. I really feel that Spirit is calling us to tap into our inner gifts and to shine that light in the world, because right now we need that light. Okay, we need that light. There's a lot of darkness in this card. I feel that some of us are in a period of darkness where we don't have all the answers, where maybe we're going through a patch of energy where things don't make sense. Why are these things happening? Why is life so fair? So unfair, sorry. Some of you might be feeling like life is freaking unfair. What is going on? I'm constantly having to battle things, battle people, battle myself, battle my kids, you know, battle my car, battle my shoes, battle my outfit, whatever this is, right? It almost feels like you're constantly having to battle through things in your day-to-day life. And it's just really fast. And all of a sudden you're waking up and repeating the whole thing over again, right? So I don't know if you're feeling this energy, but I'm definitely picking it up. It feels like you're in a hamster wheel and you're just going, going, going without taking any time to rest, to really take any time to even disconnect with this energy that you're kind of caught in. So I feel the wise one is coming in as a connection to your inner self, the deep down depths within yourself where everything is what Spirit is saying, where everything is, where the answers are. It's not outside of you, and you have to create this space between you and the world where you can retreat to, where you can disconnect and move to, and create space where you can really connect with what's real and true for you. Okay, so that's the wise one's energy here. And the way these cards' energies are coming in is not in order. They never are in my readings. I just pick up the cards in order. But usually these energies are kind of moving around in all kinds of ways in our lives. Now, I feel that some of you might be looking for some sort of guidance around something that maybe you're trying to start, something that you're maybe stuck in, or trying to figure out some sort of a limit or restriction there, or you're kind of working with even your own inner energies with someone else. Like I'm getting a therapist, even a counselor coming in, group events, group deeper connection with yourself. I'm getting like a women's circle here, or like some sort of a workshop, a moon ritual, or like a healing session or group. I feel all of this, just you being in that energy and vibration of healing, of allowing yourself to reconnect with yourself, is really important at this time. And I'm also getting some sort of a ritual or ceremony that you have taken part in or are thinking of taking a part in. I feel there's a lot of information and knowledge coming in from this experience for you. I'm getting ayahuasca. I'm also getting psychedelics here. So I don't know if any of you have been partaking in any of these kind of activities. You know, it's really opened you up to an experience that you're able to share with others that has actually changed your life. So I feel whatever this shift, this unusual energy that's coming in, I can't seem to put words to it. I don't know what it's called or how it's going to feel. It just feels like I don't know, it feels like it even has this really weird copper smell to it. Like I can sense things, I can feel things, but I'm getting this smell of copper. And it feels like it might be like an energy of space, or something to do with, I don't know, the cosmos, something to do with that has to do with outer world, right? And I feel that some of you have been, I don't know if you've been looking at the stars, but the night sky for you is going to be a big sign, the things that you see there in the night sky. So Spirit is calling you to look up at the night sky, to make a point anytime you're outside to look at the stars in the sky and to really connect with that energy of everything beyond what we believe to be real, right? And I'm getting something to do with your ancestors. I feel that what I'm seeing here is someone that is in the middle, right? I feel you're here in this middle. There's this 8, this infinity symbol. I've got Ouroboros, what goes around comes around. I've also got karma here as well, something to do with karma, something to do with your ancestors. You are in this space and energy right now that you're about to release yourself from some sort of, it's not a curse. I don't know if some of you are calling it some sort of a generational curse, some generational something. It's just something that you right now in your life's experience are meant to cut the cord on. You are meant to heal and move forward with this energy. And you might be going through an experience that feels like oh my gosh, what is it now? I'm having a brain fart here with this. The night of the dark soul night, something like that. I don't know why I can't get the words, but it feels like they're all over the place. It feels like they're not in one order. It could be dark night of the soul. It could be night of the dark soul. Like this is how it's showing up in my mind right now. So I feel definitely there's a shift, a change coming in, and your world, it really is shifting. Some of you are actually making a point to change things in your life, and you're going to see that you are shifting into a different reality. Change isn't easy. I feel some of you aren't good with change. Others, you actually thrive on change. And whatever change is for you, they want you to create a healthy relationship because change is inevitable. You right now are going through change, those of you that are here. Perhaps you're even desiring to create change in your life, step out of your comfort zone or step into your power and your strength and overcome any obstacles, fears, or things that are holding you back, that have been holding you back for a while. You're entering this new phase where spirit is aligning you to a perspective where you can see your life differently and connect with that energy and then co-create it with the universe. You are actually giving birth to this new version of yourself to enter this world through, it's like you're going through a tunnel. They're showing me a tunnel. You were in one point in your life and now you're moving through a tunnel. This tunnel is ascending is what they're saying here. And it feels like it's happening really fast. Like things are happening or changing in your life really fast. And I'm getting someone that doesn't like change, that just doesn't like it and is having a really hard time with it, struggling to move through it, struggling to figure out, okay, what am I supposed to do with all these changes that are happening in my life? You know, this is happening, that is happening. Like every angle you look at your life just feels like it's a continuous battle. It feels like you're moving through the biggest battle of your life, right? Maybe you've been through different cycles that have been this. I've experienced this in my life too, where, yeah, it just feels like it's going to be endless and you're not going to come through. But what Spirit is letting you know is you are going to come through onto the other side where what you were visualizing, what you had connected your desires to, what you had seen with your own eye. You've seen something with your own eye that you experienced. This is so interesting, like you've seen something that was so clear to you and you believe that this is there. This is why you're a chosen one. This is why there's something unique and different about you. The way that you see the world, I feel that you may have a hard time explaining it to others or even your perspective or have people stand in your shoes to see life in your way, but you're not able to do that, some of you. So you feel misunderstood. You feel that you're not able to connect with people in the way you desire to. So you're becoming aware of this or you're already aware of this. Is so interesting. So I'm seeing people that have gone through this experience and they're in this other place in their life where you've shifted your perspective many times, but now you're coming to this brand new experience, a higher, more elevated energy. So no matter where in life you are, you're definitely moving up in energies and you're gaining this new knowledge or wisdom. So again, some of you might be thirsting for knowledge. Perhaps you're starting somewhere fresh in your life and you're growing in that experience, creating a new world for yourself. So I'm seeing some of you taking courses, something that is helping you expand in your life, something that is helping you elevate, right? The number 8 is a very powerful number. So I'm seeing you walking up a staircase. Each of the staircase is there's lights on it and it's moving up. And I feel there are, there's 2 snakes that are moving up with you. I don't know what this means. This is what they're showing. And it's coming through this card's energy, the world, right? So you're seeing the world in a new light. You have birthed this new energy into the world, or you're in this process of birthing, right? So some of us that are in the process of elevating to this higher energy, to this new world, to this new reality, it feels like you're able to look beyond the 3D world here, or you're in the process of elevating to this energy where you're able to see that 3D world in a different light, perhaps 4D or another way. And there's a lot of information coming in, and maybe there's some interference, some disruption, some sort of distraction here that is creating this, static energy within you. It just feels a little bit chaotic. Okay, this could be your emotions. This could be other people. I feel it's really important for you to be mindful of the kind of people you surround yourself with, right? Because I feel some of you are looking for stability, and life might not feel stable at this time for you. This is the Five of Wands. It just feels like everything is working against you. Not everyone's going to be feeling this energy. This is a message for some specific people out there, and you're meant to receive this message because you're meant to move through it. They're letting you know that you are supported and you are guided at this time, that you don't have to feel like you're alone, because you're not. Right? That you have the strength within yourself to overcome whatever it is that you're going through right now. You have the power. We're going to pull some cards and more messages for you, so you understand that whatever experience you're going through, whether this is a really good experience with minor little difficulties, or if you're going through life not being fair for you, it feels like you're really going through a tough time right now. People don't understand, and it feels like you're alone in the world doing this by yourself. Like, I just feel like someone is feeling like they don't have support, they don't have help. It feels like everyone's against them. They don't understand your perspective, like all of these different kinds of things that are happening all at once. They want you to like just drop whatever that is, because there's a lot that is heavy that is floating around you, and they want you to just drop it. It feels like, you know how you've been floating around space, or in a, one of those capsules where you get to float if you were like out of outer space. I don't know if any of you have done that, or you're seeing someone that's doing it, or space movies or space shows. That's coming up. But when you turn whatever that is off, is it gravity? When you turn gravity on, everything drops. This is what this feels like. Like whatever's floating around, you're meant to just drop it, because this is weighing you down, and it's actually distorting your view of what you should be seeing, or what you're meant to be seeing. There is a clearing of your path that needs to happen, and I feel this has to do with the actions that you're taking because of the thoughts that you might be experiencing in your mind, or the things that you currently believe, or things that are maybe not even making sense to you because they're not in alignment with what you truly believe to be true. Because oh my gosh, it feels like I have opened a can of worms here with this card. Maybe this is what it feels like in your life, but Spirit is wanting you to not feel so overwhelmed by this. Like I feel you're overwhelmed. Like it feels like a can of worms that just popped open, and all these things, and they've kind of drowned you. You know, you can pull yourself up out of it, right? So they want you to center yourself. They want you to implement practices in your life that calm you down. You need to calm yourself down. You need to calm your body, your mind. So it's really important that you slow down. It's important that you listen to your body, communicate with Spirit, because that guidance you're seeking in this chaos, you're going to find it in that chaos. Okay? So know that there's a clearing that needs to happen. There's something there on the other side that you're meant to experience. And you are the one that's going to be the first one to experience this in your family line, in your generation. You are the one that is creating this breakthrough, this new experience for everyone else that comes after you. This is what they're saying here. So you are meant for something. You're meant to break some sort of a generational weight that your family's been carrying through your own experience, through your own life's experience, through you tapping into your inner gifts and really pulling in that energy of strength and applying your powers at this time. And again, it's through a new perspective. Perhaps you have to look through a different lens. You have to look at yourself, your world through a different light. And that light, you have to look within yourself, because I feel like they are looking through a door's key, and that key is inside of your heart. Like you're looking into your heart. This is what they're showing me here. So let's pull the top card here. These cards fell, so I feel it's time for me to pull a card here, and we're going to read you the interpretation here. Dark night of the soul. Oh my gosh, look at that. So dark night of the soul. All right, so we've got a light this woman is holding, and another one that hears, that's scared, that doesn't want, is like kind of stuck or doesn't know what to do or is fighting something, and there's light that is, Spirit is there showing you that you can rise, that we have light within us to allow others that are feeling and going through this experience to rise as well. So some of you are light workers. You're meant to use your light, your energy to help others rise and come through, or help them find their way through any kind of darkness. And for some of us that are helping those that are going through darkness, that is actually interfering with our own light, we have to allow people to go through their own journeys. Sometimes we have to disconnect, because if that energy is bringing us down, like, we are meant to work on our own journey. That's how we will help everyone else elevate in consciousness, if we work on our own light and shine that in the world, right? So you are welcomed into the divine heart with a deeper and more unconditional embrace. Such direct experience of divine love is a gift that requires much of the soul to become able to receive it. The way we become able to experience such love is through the systematic and complete eradication of our preconceived ideas about what love is. That can include our safe and limiting beliefs that make sense, and even our philosophies about life may have had provided some degree of certainty. As the radiance of the divine heart burns through barriers that once cloaked your mind in darkness, there is a temporary light blindness until the soul sense adjusts. Fears and vulnerabilities surface with nowhere to hide, and you will not be able to see clearly your way clearly for a time. So this is where you're not able to see your way clearly for a time. This is the 5 of Wands energy. So the only way through this process is to endure it, entering a dark night of the soul. The night will end, bringing it a spiritual transformation so profound that the fears and doubts of the past will never again have a place in the present. Yet for now, you are meant to feel exactly as you feel. You are demonstrating the fierce love that rebirths courage to grow spiritually, refusing to turn away from your true path. What a powerful message here for you today. Wow, I love that. So the dark night of the soul. So that's why this card's message came through, because it wanted to come through for you even through this card. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull 3 spiritual gift cards, spiritual messages that you're meant to hear and apply in your life. This is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So we are getting for you here today your first spiritual message, clairtangency. Clairtangency, some of you might already feel that you have this gift within you. You are a giver. You are a helper as well. You are someone that is the first to help someone out around something. So you have a natural ability to know meaningful and pertinent information when you touch things or people. So you can sense through touch, through feeling, that maybe there's something, that there's more to the situation or story, or more that you can help with. It could be like a friend telling you that they've been experiencing headaches for a long time, and right away you're researching it, looking for information, helping them, booking them clinics, right? This is your energy. This is a gift that you have. So once again, you have a natural ability to know meaningful and pertinent information when you touch things or people. They want you to continue applying this in your life and strengthening this. Okay, you're very powerful. You're a sensitive soul. You're here to heal. You're here to assist people to find paths to solutions, to find paths where people can't find paths. You are a catalyst. Some of you are catalysts for change in your own life. You know this about yourself, right? So the message here is you are a catalyst for change, bringing the awareness that sparks the attention to the problem for things to get better. Look at that. So some of you create change in your own life or others' lives by speaking the truth, perhaps by sharing something that turns on a light bulb in someone's head, even your own head. So again, you are a catalyst for change, bringing the awareness that sparks the attention to the problem for things to be better. You bring better change. You know this about yourself. I feel you have a track record for this. And your third message is messenger. You are a messenger. You receive messages and you're able to communicate to those to others in the ways that they need to hear it. Okay, so the messenger, you receive messages from the universe and distill them into messages that can be received by those who benefit from them. This is what I feel I do in my own life, is I'm a messenger, right? So you're meant to share, you're meant to teach, you're meant to inspire, because your words, the communication that you bring into the world helps change the world for the better. So once again, you receive messages from the universe and distill them into messages that can be received by those who would benefit from them, right? And some of you might be seeing the images, the persons in this card. You might be seeing people that resemble these cards' images. So these are all coming in as confirmations that you are surrounded by earth angels. Okay, so an angel number now. So an angel number that you might be seeing in your life. And if you do see this angel number, remember the message of this card. All right, so we are getting for you peak experience. You're going to have a peak experience in your life, and the number 2727 is confirming that for you. So your message is culmination of your spiritual work. You're going to see and experience a culmination of your spiritual work here, everyone. They want you to trust, have hope and faith. They're encouraging you at this time as well to move through the energies that you're going through right now, knowing that you are safe and protected. You are at the pinnacle of success, and there is great joy coming into your life. They really want you to tap into the energy of joy, of excitement, of love, of abundance, of growth. It's all around you, right? So peak experience. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.